Hey everyone. So, on our 101 marketing tips video series, we are doing digital as our next section. If you haven't checked out the other videos, please do. Digital is our third section here. So, let's go through these steps to help you market your business, promote your passion, and do it inexpensively because all of these tips don't cost a dime. Okay, let's get started with number one. Create an FAQ webpage to answer common objections from prospects. So typically people will ask you questions about your products, your services, and it would be really helpful if you had a list of those questions written out on your website so that they can just, get their questions answered right there. And then the next time they contact you, they're actually going to be contacting to buy, not ask questions. So it just helps with answering questions or any concerns that prospects might have, maybe things that would bother them about buying your product. Number two, launch a podcast. The voice recorder on your phone is all you need, and then publish the feed on iTunes. So it really doesn't take much to create a podcast. And podcast is great because you can listen to a podcast in your car, you can listen to it anywhere. And it's helpful because video requires your eyeballs. Podcast just requires your ears. So definitely if you are looking for a new way to reach fans, creating a podcast is the way to go. Number three, write an ebook and publish on Amazon. With Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, you can create any kind of ebook or guide and publish it on Amazon. You could do a 20-page book, you could do a 500-page book, like you could do anything. If you're into writing, then this is easy for you. And even if you can't write, you can hire a ghostwriter and they will take care of all of the content for you. Just have to have a topic, an outline, and then you're on your way. Number four, create a course on Thinkific, Udemy, or Coursera. So these are platforms that allow you to build courses, and it doesn't cost anything to just get your content. If you know anything, then you can create a course on it. You can record yourself teaching about marketing, or just teach about art or design or business or programming. You could take that content, put it on these platforms, and it's a great way to monetize what you know because you can charge $99, $1,000 for your course and then market it that way. Number five, host Google Hangouts webinars to educate live online. So if you're looking for a free webinar platform, you can do Google Hangouts, and with a special link, you can host a session where you can answer questions or any kind of topic or approach you can do. And this is just another great way to engage with your audience. Number six, broadcast interviews and events with YouTube Live. So now with live streaming, you can use YouTube. You can also do Facebook Live. You could do Periscope, which is a Twitter version of live video. And you can just head a question and answer session and have it post directly to these platforms. Number seven, set up a Clarity account, offer coaching and mentoring sessions. So Clarity.fm is like a coach and expert platform where people who have questions can go and ask experts for an hourly rate. So if you are an expert on anything, you can hop on Clarity.fm. Number eight, join Fiverr to sell a service. Fiverr.com is a great way to sell a $5 service. If you know anything, you can again sell at $5 and allows you to set up packages. So you can go up to like $100 or, just depends on what you are. Maybe you're a designer. You could do several little packages all into one. So Fiverr is a great way to sell a cheap service, and it can get even more expensive depending on the packages you set up for yourself. Number nine, launch a new idea on Kickstarter. So a lot of the barriers to starting something would be funding. People feel that they need money. Well, not anymore. With Kickstarter, you can capture a ton of interest for your product, and it's a good gauge to understand whether you should develop the product or not. And then with the funding, you can use that to develop your product. So Kickstarter is great for startups that need that initial round of funding. No more venture capital necessary. Number 10, improve your page speed of the website you have to convert more visitors, reduce image sizes and animations. So page speed is critical to sales conversions. If your website is slow, you're not going to be getting people buying from you. They will leave your site. So the important thing is to reduce the image sizes on your website, and you can use compression websites. You just Google image compression and you'll find one. One that I use is called tinypng.com. And it's a good way to reduce the image size. And that's going to help with the page speed. I find that image sizes are one of the main reasons why it takes forever to load your page. So if you can cut those image sizes down, you'll find it's much faster. Also, the coding on your website can slow it down. So if you optimize that, if you have a developer on your team or you have people that know coding, then definitely that's a way to improve the page speed. And you can find out what the page speed of your website is by typing in Google page speed in the Google search, and you'll find this tool where you just enter in the URL of your website and you can make it faster. Number 11, create a contact form on your website to capture new leads. So if you don't have a contact form on your website, this is an opportunity to connect with people who maybe have a question. I'm seeing a lot of new websites today that don't have contact forms, so it's a little bit more difficult to connect. But if you want people to connect with you, having a contact form is the way to find those leads. If you don't want a contact form, make sure there's some way that you can capture their information, such as an email form. Number 12, use Google Sheets to build your CRM. Don't get fancy. So if you're getting started, you just need a Google spreadsheet, and you can have, name, email, interests, all this stuff, and just record it in the spreadsheet. And there's your CRM. Don't get fancy. Of course, if you do need something a little bit more robust, you can have platforms like Streak, which attaches to your Gmail. So it's within your email. There's Insightly, which is a CRM that you can get, and it's free. Pipedrive, but I think that starts to cost money. And then the big one is Salesforce. So that's if you're an enterprise level company and you're looking for that significant sales platform. Don't think you need that unless you're one of those top end companies. Number 13, apply for Upwork projects and then share your freelance profile with your friends. Upwork is the #1 freelance platform. So if you are a freelancer, apply for projects on there. You get about 60 credits a month, which allows you to send out 30 proposals a month, which is kind of small, but you can get a paid plan to increase that amount. Make sure your profile is optimized. And I do have other YouTube videos on optimizing your Upwork profile and what an optimized profile looks like, because that's going to help you convert interested people into projects. And that's what you want. You want freelance projects. So that's a tip if you're into freelancing. Number 14, set up a Google My Business page to promote your physical space in Google search. Google My Business is a great way to show your location information. If you're a brick and mortar store, Google My Business is necessary because it will show up in search where you exist. So you'll have your address, you'll have Google reviews, and a lot of people who will come to you will base their buying decision on Google reviews. So if you have low reviews, that means they'll be less likely to check you out. So make sure that your Google reviews is improved on everything from customer service to atmosphere to, kind of products or services you offer. Make sure they're top notch. What you'll notice that is if you're a restaurant, Google My Business is everything, because nowadays when people are going to check you out. They're going to go online and search you before they go to your restaurant. So you have to make sure that your reviews are fantastic. Number 15, record video walkthroughs with Loom Video Capture. So this video right now that I'm recording is being created with Loom. And there's other software pieces out there, but I find this is just very slick video capture because I'm recording the screen. I've got myself in a bubble in the bottom right. Like it's so slick. And if you've got a computer with a webcam, then you can easily do these video walkthroughs on something that you know. So definitely check that out. Number 16, set up a Calendly account to capture booking details and emails. Add Calendly link to your web page. So if you're like a dance studio or you're a dentist or a doctor or whatnot, you can set up Calendly to have people book with you. Or maybe you're a professional services consultant. Calendly is a great way to capture interested prospects because maybe they want to book a 15-minute call with you. They can do that here. And it goes right into your calendar so that you know, hey, this person wants to have a chat. Definitely, I would recommend setting this up if bookings are a big thing for you. Number 17, if you start growing and need more CRM features, use Streak or Insightly, still free to start. So this ties back into that CRM before. Definitely Streak, Insightly, Salesforce, Pipedrive. Like it depends on how you're growing, but don't let this be a barrier to your start. So yeah, if you've got quite the contact list, then you might need a more robust CRM like one of these. Number 18, set up an online portfolio page with about.me. So instead of worrying about having a website, you could maybe just set up your portfolio on about.me and you're ready to go. You're in business. Number 19, use Unsplash for free professional photography. Unsplash.com is fantastic. It's all public domain photography. They encourage you to attribute any of the images you use to the professional, but this is just open up for professional photography for anyone that needs to improve the look of their website or their portfolios. They could use these images. You can kind of get lost on this website. It's so beautifully laid out. So definitely make sure you go there with purpose and intent. Otherwise, you'll be looking at photos all day. Number 20, set meetings in Google Calendar. Include location and reminders for guests. So if you're big with setting meetings, make sure that you're clear in the Google Calendar invite, but use Google Calendar as your journal of sorts of what you do and when you need to do it by. Number 21, host video calls, product demos with Hangouts/Skype. So maybe you're worried about a product demo that you need to do for a potential client and you don't know what software to use. Google Hangouts is a great way to get started. Maybe you're more familiar with Skype, the Microsoft offering. These are free platforms. Hop on here, and start your demo and share your screen. Don't let the software get in the way of your product. I find that technology can get in the way. Don't try to get anything too fancy. Start with these free basics because they're tried and true. Hangouts and Skype are flawless in terms of their functionality. There can always be hiccups. If the internet's slow, then there could be hiccups. So just beware of that. Number 22, use Canva to create beautiful marketing collateral and graphic designs for communications. Nowadays, you don't need to have that fancy design expertise. You can easily hop on Canva, create a brochure and have it published, and you can share it digitally or you can get it printed out. So you've got that functionality to do it yourself. Number 23, build your marketing processes with Process Street checklists. So process.st, short for Process Street, is a great little area where you can set up checklists for your typical processes in your business. Marketing is an example. Maybe you can automate or kind of add a process too. So if you're into checklists, great little platform to keep you on track. Number 24, build an automated marketing calendar with reminders of activities through Process Street. So this is just expanding on this. You can kind of build out the activities you need to do for the month by month. And this is helpful because now you can create a very intuitive marketing calendar that keeps you on track with deadlines. Number 25, use Craigslist to market a job opportunity. So perhaps you are in need of a team. Well, you can easily market that job posting through Craigslist. Craigslist is one of the top platforms to create a job. Nowadays, though, I think it does cost a fee to have a job post, but you can post for free in the gigs section. So just another way to maybe boost up your team, market your idea. Number 26, use Craigslist to market your products or services. So here you go. You can actually talk about what you do. Maybe you're a landscaping company. So then you can actually talk about that. Landscaping. Did I say landscaping? I'm just creating a new word here. So landscaping. You can market that service in Craigslist if you just want to get started. Just another way to advertise locally. So number 27, revive old media living in your cloud folder. Make links public and share. So if you're into like Google and you're in the Google Apps atmosphere, you could take some of your templates and make it public and then share with potential clients or your current clients, something that might be valuable. Reshare what you have. Maybe it's already sitting on your desktop. Use it and see if you can get any value from it. Give it away for free as a content upgrade. Number 28, create an Our Team webpage to build trust between your staff and prospects. So if a prospect's checking you out, they might want to know more about you. If you've got photos of yourself and what you do and your team, it just adds a bit more trust. So definitely consider that as a page on your website. Number 29, gather customer feedback to learn what prospects want with a Google Forms NPS survey. Google Forms is fantastic for creating a nice, simple NPS. NPS is a Net Promoter Score, which is customer satisfaction. How likely will they recommend you? So you can kind of design this, and it's on a scale of 0 to 10. And it's, how likely will they refer you to their friends or family. And this is a fantastic way to gauge how you're doing and how you can improve. So use this. It's a free little setup and capture the information and try to improve on your processes. Number 30, make product prices higher on website and then discount with a sales promotion. Sometimes having higher prices is helpful. And then, using the discount is a way to really convert people because people are maybe more likely to buy it when it's on sale. So consider the setup of having a discount with higher prices. It's a very interesting psychological approach. Number 31, create a free product as a way to get prospects to buy a full product version later. This is what we call the freemium model. So you want to get them in the door. You want to get them checking you out. Make it easy with this free product, whether it be an ebook or maybe an in-app free thing, credits or tokens or what have you. Just make sure you have that built in so that they're engaging with you. They're checking out your products. These clients will not pay up front, a lot of them. So you need to build the trust by giving away some free value. Number 32, build a referral form and ask friends to fill it out if they know others who should check you out. Referrals and word of mouth could be huge for your business. So if you've got a group of friends that you can, send the form to, then this is another way to find out if there's others who need your services or products. Definitely another way. You can send this out through an email marketing campaign. And you might find that you'll capture a few more clients this way. Number 33, create animated photos using Giphy or Giphy. I don't know how people say that word, but Giphy is like an animated short. It's like 3 seconds of like a little movement or whatnot. So it just helps with engagement because you can share on like Twitter or Facebook, and maybe people connect more humanly with your brand if you're having fun with it. So definitely use that as an approach. Number 34, take your photography skills to a new level by placing the local object off center. So typically when people take photos, they are dead center with the object they're taking the photo of. But if you take the object that you're taking a photo of, if you just move it over just a third, you'll notice like the quality of the image will just boost up because it'll look like, oh wow, like it's off center and you're capturing this other detail behind the scenes, and it just adds this other element to it. So sometimes just taking your photo off center in itself will make you a novice photographer to an amateur photographer. Just that one adjustment can make a difference to your photography skills. So if you're all about taking, photos with your smartphone, then this is a way to kind of boost up your photography skills. Especially if you're getting into Instagram, this is another way to boost the creativity. Number 35, take your photos to an even better level by adding filters before you share them. So you can add filters either through your camera app or through Instagram, and adding filters just brightens up your photo, and essentially there's no excuse. You can take any terrible photo and make it amazing. Number 36, use Google Drawings to create quick artwork and designs for your social feeds. And this is for the artist types. But even if you're not an artist, Google Drawings is a great way. So this kind of ties back into Canva. Canva is great for like brochures and whatnot. Google Drawings, you can do a nice quick postcard style image, and you can use that as a way to share. So maybe you want to share a quote, you can create something really quick with Google Drawings. Number 37, use AutoDraw to transform your scribbles into art. This is something that Google's created where you can draw anything and it'll turn it into a very neat little icon. Just another way to have fun with your drawing skills and maybe use that as part of your marketing collateral. So that's it. 37 tips for the digital section of our 101 marketing tips. So I hope this helped you in your digital strategy. And on the next video, we'll go over email. So thanks for checking this one out, and stay tuned.